So what we're gonna do here, just to get started, because the process has to begin, we're gonna take our pig's feet.
Yummy.
We're gonna have pickled pig's feet later. I know that sounds, to
Delicious.
some people, it sounds crazy, but don't knock it until you try it.
I wish Sammy was here.
Look at all, I mean, seriously, look at the end of this. Look at all the meat that's on there. Think about what's wasted if you throw this away. Everything but the squeal.
This will be your lunch.
So here's how we're gonna get these started before we start our breakfast sausage. We're gonna put the top on there in a minute. We're gonna get those boiling and kind of crank back just a little bit. We're gonna keep those cooking for about an hour and a half till the meat starts to come off the bone. And you're gonna love them so much, you'll probably wanna eat them all.
Ooh, I bet.
You ready? Mm-hmm. Now here's what I wanna do. I'm gonna take these out. Now look.
Yum.
The bones are kind of coming out. Mm-hmm. If you'll dump that off, Mrs. Farmer.
Dump the juice.
And just kind of rinse them off. And then we're gonna make our pickling spices.
Ready?
Hey, Mrs. Farmer, if you'll cut me some onion, fingernail size pieces, and some celery. I'm gonna take some white vinegar. Now I'm gonna put just enough in here. We gotta be able to cover those pig's feet up.
Oh wow, this is a strong onion. Whew.
So look, you can see this coming off the bone right here.
Yeah.
Why would you want to waste that meat? I don't want to waste it.
Oh, I bet Mojo would like that.
No, Mojo
Okay.
can't have this. Here's what we're gonna do, Mrs. Farmer. We're gonna take enough white vinegar to cover this.
Okay.
All right. And we've cut up a medium onion and some celery. Let's go ahead and put that in there. We're gonna bring this to a boil. Now we're gonna put in our pickling spices. We'll start off with salt. We'll go about 2 tablespoons of salt. We're gonna do a teaspoon of tellicherry peppercorns. Then we're gonna put, the rest of these are about anywhere from a half to a fourth, depending on what you like. We got some cloves, we got some coriander, we have some dill seed, we have some mustard seed, and we gotta have 2 bay leaves in there. We got some ginger, and that's where we're going with this. All right, so we've let that pickling solution go for about a half an hour. You smell that? It smells good.
Uh-huh.
So anyhow, I'm turning it back up. I'm gonna put the pig's feet in. Oh, it's gonna be so good, Miss Farmer. You're gonna love this. And right when I'm done with this, Miss Farmer, it'll be about time to pull the pig's head out.
Wow. You know what? It's past my bedtime.
Now, we're gonna let that come to a boil. I'm serious. I know you haven't tried this. It's a Southern thing. I'm very serious. I know your taste. You're gonna love this. You gotta let it set for 6 or 7 days in the fridge.
Okay.
And I'm talking yum papa.
Yum papa.
We have a lot going on in the kitchen tonight, so excuse our mess, but this is a working kitchen. This is not a set. This is where we live. This is our kitchen. We have our second rendering almost ready to happen here, and we got a bunch of fat back there.
Which I need, yes.
So that'll cook all night long because that's a big bunch. We have a lot of lard. Our lard is sitting in the window over there. We'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. But Miss Farmer, as soon as this gets up to boiling, I'm gonna shut it down and we're ready to go. All right, Mrs. Farmer, that has come to a boil.
It smells vinegary.
It does. We're gonna turn the heat off. We're gonna take these out. And if you'll hold that jar up over here. All right, here's one. Now all this meat is gonna sit in there and it's gonna cool, and all these wonderful flavors are gonna surround that. This is, I got on special occasions when we visit folks. Not very often would I get these. You can buy these in the store, you know. I used to buy them in the store. But I think they're better homemade, I really do. I could kind of tighten that down. Now I know, that doesn't look like much right now, but Mrs. Farmer.
It's gonna be delicious.
Oh, you just wait. It's gonna be your new favorite.
I would give Kelly one as a present.
I don't know if I want her to have one. I like
Really?
her so much.
All right.
Now here we go, Mrs. Farmer, with our pickled pig's feet. Now in a store, to make them look more attractive, a lot of times they'll dye them red, the juice red and everything.
So you throw a beet in there or something?
Yeah, it makes them look more attractive.
All
But
right.
me, I'm all about the flavor. So what do we got right here? Pickled pig's feet, Mrs. Farmer. Mm-hmm. Now in a second, we'll jar these up. But right now, Mrs. Farmer, I got to check your pig's head.
Okay.